also, there is another right over there. What are you doing? Oh my gosh! He's trying to eat me! Oh, this thing got two of them, bro. Bro. Fortunately, we found out how to deal with anomalies. Oh, no, not enough. Alright, let's go back home. Got a lot of things to do, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of things to do. Actually, wait a minute. Don't just recharge my shit? Oh, shit, never mind. It does recharge. Nice. Now, I don't know if it actually refilled up my light, but that's going to be another thing, bro. Now I know for this one, it's not going to let me climb. Here we go. Get this one going so I can climb up there. And then I feel like eventually we're going to use this. We got that covered. Go ahead and nice. See? So it did charge. Now we have a way to deal with these anomalies, man. Come here, bitch. What the fuck did it drop? Alright, I just gotta quickly. Alright, I should be able to do this in one go. One thing I gotta be pitch perfect. I just gotta get it. I never minded minerals on here before, but we're gonna do it today. And then for a pylon. Oh, it's already connected. Perfect. Resources needed for survival research. ALX. We're already doing that too. Refiner in the dormitory. What you need, my boy? What you need?
Hey there. You wanted to talk about something? Yeah. I've been thinking about the branching thing. It's so confusing. Tell me about it. I mean, remember how I told you about my body? The one I know versus this one? Well, I don't get it. Why is it exactly that we're created with different minds, like, different beverages or snacks, but then we all end up in the same packaging? It doesn't make much sense.
It's the content that counts, not the packaging. Technology isn't there yet, I guess. Um,
Well, it's not the packaging that matters most. It's the content. That's what they say. But you don't brew ale only to pour it into plastic bottles. My skills, my whole personality derives from a certain lifestyle. And that makes my mind and body inseparable. That's how it feels to me. Huh. I never looked at it that way. I know, and honestly, I find it a little hard to understand. I mean, how can you be so careless about your body? It's the only one you'll ever have, man. Why'd you let it become so neglected?
Um, how can you be so careless about your body? It's the only one you ever have. Why did you let it become so neglected? I couldn't bother to make the effort. I had more important things to do.
I guess I just couldn't be bothered to make the effort. Funny. Now that I look at it, you probably didn't have my motivation. Which was,
Yo, totally
well,
rocks,
for me,
dude.
it all started when I moved abroad.
Give me some head.
You know,
Noggin.
after Mom died,
Yeah.
I decided to stay there, and for a
That's the most
while
you
it
can give me,
was
bro.
pretty lonely out there. Didn't you have friends? Not at first, no. You can laugh, but I was a little apprehensive to jump into a new environment. It was just work and sleep, and some bad eating habits. So that's when you started working out of boredom at first. Then, kind of became a fun thing. I made friends, started going out a lot, but by that time, the gym had become an important part of my routine. I drank less, slept better, and it just made me feel in control of my life, you know? I get you. Now that you've told me the whole story. Thanks. You know, maybe if I could get back to my routine here, at least in some way, it could really help me shake off all this anxiety. I'd probably sleep better, feel more like me. Do you think there's a chance you could help me get my hands on some exercise equipment here? Huh.
Of course,
I could
man.
try.
So we
Really?
need a social
Thanks,
room, a
bro.
gym room.
Knew I could confide in you.
Damn, bro.
Hey,
Hey, man.
I found this.
Take this jump
I
rope.
brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. No way! My old skipping rope. So you did want to get back in shape. Yeah. I thought that I'd be bored enough here to train regularly. If I remember correctly, buying it was my first attempt at working out. Did I fail? Yes. But it was a start. Thanks, man.
Feeling all right after the party?
Hey, you feeling all right? Honestly, been better. Yeah. I need to replenish my electrolytes. Would be easier if we had any isotonics left in the storage room. Someone must have got to them first.
Nice. I know the scientist about to get his rocks off when I tell him about these new anomalies. Where you at anyway? What the? What are you doing in my cabin?
I was skeptical about wasting so much time on collecting more rubidium for some mining ops jerk.
Of course you were.
But I gotta admit, the idea that we can make a difference down there, it's not a bad thought.
Hey,
Well,
I took
they're
a
getting
closer
kind of
look at
along.
our obstacle. It looks like something is distorting the gravity field around here. Good thing our base stopped, or we'd just be floating around in the air like those rocks.
Amazing. The sheer scale of it. I wonder if it's related to the interval.
Yeah, this planet, so full of mysteries. It's almost a shame we need to get out of here in a hurry. I can take the pressure, don't worry. But we can't expect to deal with a problem if we don't understand it properly. How do you suggest we go about it? We'll need to start by collecting more data about the field distortion characteristics. The base should have blueprints for a device called a gravity sensor. Once you craft it, it needs to be placed somewhere high to cover as much ground as possible. We're in a canyon, right? So maybe a ledge somewhere high up would be good. I'll mark potential spots on your map. Okay,
I'm on it.
How you
Hey,
feel at the party?
you feeling all right?
You was singing your ass off, scientist.
I think my metabolism of glucose might have been affected. I'm finding it hard to concentrate. That's exactly what I feared. This party was premature.
Hmm.
I ran into another anomaly. This one was different. It was like this distortion was closing in on me, as if I was pulling it toward me. How extraordinary. Maybe its magnetic field is interacting with your suit.
Oh yeah, I heard this one.
Yeah, well, keeping clear of it is the only thing you can do for now. I feel we're onto some.
And then
I discovered
discovered
something
another.
new. An anomaly that seemed to be pulsating. Pulsating? As in shrinking and expanding. Yeah, and it seemed to have two cores inside. Very interesting. Thank you for bringing this observation to me. I suppose destroying it will be easier if you time your movement accordingly to the pattern in which it pulsates? Huh. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
Thank you. I'm gonna craft a gravity. Gotcha. Also, we did find a chip. Oh wait, I'm tripping. We found a chip, but we need to craft the chip. Oh, I can't look at the map if I don't have a map to look at. But we need some metals. We need to get some more metals. And honestly, I haven't. Actually, I found the metals. The metals are actually higher up. So, yeah. For my assignments tomorrow, refinery, I'm actually. So the miner was giving me minerals. That's cool. I'll do the minerals. I actually want you to mine the enriched metals outpost. And then refiner keep giving me organics. Everybody has been assigned, right? Alright. Nice. Let's go to sleep. What happened?
I knew there was something wrong with her. I saw it. And I didn't do anything. Wait, what the hell happened to her? What does it look like? She's gone. Molly's gone.
Wow. What the fuck?
What? But why? I mean, no, that's not possible. There was never any problem with her.
I came to see her like I did every day, and she was just lying motionless, cold and stiff.
That's just unthinkable. Such an innocent little being. At least her life had meaning. She will be remembered as the first living organism ever to be created with the use of rubidium.
Now it's just us.
She was our loyal companion on this journey.
There's no way none of
Let's
us
at least honor her
could
with a
poison her,
moment's
right?
silence.
Here, here.
Should I remind you that we are in the kitchen? The place where food is prepared? The longer Molly is lying around in here, the higher the risk of contamination.
Shouldn't we be worried about the contamination that might have ended her?
Let's just decide what to do quickly and get back to work. This is taking too much time.
You know what's the best thing about sheep? They're humble and simple. I don't think Molly would want us to make a fuss over her. I can tell you how I like to go. With fireworks.
Still, we are talking about corporate property here. I say we put her in the freezer and take her back to Earth. Ally Corp scientists might be interested in her. But it's your call, Jan. You're the captain. What do you think?
Honestly, I'm gonna take her back to Earth. If they can figure out what's wrong with her, maybe we can prevent it. Because if she died and there was nothing wrong with her, it has to be a side effect. And then, since they were made by the same thing, they could be.
Let's pack her up for the journey home and see if any of us make it. No. We can't do that.
What? Why not?
Don't you all remember what they said at training? If any member of the crew dies for an unknown reason, it is the duty of the scientist on board to carry out a post-mortem without delay.
Member of the crew?
She was a live being, and her cause of death is unknown. We should find out what really happened. We owe it to her, and to ourselves.
Whoa.
And
We do
it's a
got a scientist
mandatory
on board.
procedure. Let's do it. Let's perform an autopsy and see what we can find out.
All right. I won't argue with procedures.
Alright, nice. Everybody's on board. Damn, bro. Then they give you so much objectives. We gotta remember the main objective. Speaking of the main objective. Alright. Damn! We got some. We can do some. Oh, of course, I need to upgrade you, bro. You got fucking 80 metal. Wow, I got 60. Oh, shit. We got. Wee. Hold on to your horses. Right. Now, I'm not gonna lie, a doctor was the top of my priority. And it can cook food faster. But I think I want to change my mind. Let me see what else. What other options? We got a guard. And there's a botanist. Then there's a worker. Efficiency when crafting items in the workshop, which I'm not gonna lie, could be cool, bro. That's a lot of help. A lot of help. But I'll say we need to get the food going. We need to get that food. 5 minutes. Welcome to the mind record analysis. Initiating branching procedure. Branching in progress. Simulating life path. Branching procedure completed. New awareness ready. On Dolsky. On botanist. Time to lock the fuck in. Nice. I'm just all the way over here. Oh, the bottom. Let's read your little life path. So, this is, you're wondering if she really is okay with the decision to stay. Maybe you should have said yes, But how could you? It was a crazy idea in your situation. You need to prove it to her that it was the only sensible choice. You need to get your shit together. Give her a better life here. Maybe find a second job. Then you got letting go. Okay, this is it. Where she goes, you follow. Time to let go of your fears and just trust her. Things will work out as long as you have each other. Hmm. Yeah. Let's welcome the boss.
Hey, man. Can you hear me? Where am I? What is this? Take it easy. You're on strong sedatives. What the hell? I know. You're confused. That's perfectly fine. Really? So, who are you? Relax. I'll tell you everything. But right now, we need to focus on you, just to make sure you're all right. Can you answer a few questions for me? Okay. Do you remember who you are?
I'm Jan Dolsky.
Good. And what is your role on this mission, Jan?
I'm a botanist. So, wait, this is it? The mission? Did we land?
No? Things went a little bit
I'm
soft.
afraid things went sideways during the landing. Everyone died. Except for me.
You. What about me? Are you... Are you real?
Just as real as you.
Then, what's going on?
It's like we're alternative versions of the same person.
Wow, but why is this happening?
I need to multiply myself to survive.
I told you, everyone died. Long story short, I needed to multiply myself to survive.
That doesn't make any sense. We're not exactly the same.
Yes, we're different. You made different decisions in your life.
I'm not sure I understand.
You know what? I think you should just rest a little and read the mission logs. You'll find all the answers there.
Sure. Yeah, mission logs, why not? Hey, wait. If all this is... If I mean... What about my wife? Where is she? I need to know.
She's perfectly fine and waiting for you. I'll say she's
She's on Earth, and we need to figure out how to get there.
Okay. Okay. What do you want from me?
We'll need all the help we can get. Someone to run the greenhouse, prep the food, so on. Trust me, you'll have a lot to do.
I'm not sure I'm ready to work just like that.
Right. Like I said, rest, go through the logs, meet the rest of the crew, and let's talk again in a while.
Yeah.
I'll see you around.
Alright. I wonder, what's their move when they first get introduced? Okay. Okay. A bit annoyed. That's just life. Damn, man. You gotta say it like that. We gotta prep more food, but now we got the botanist, so he can cook healthy. Alrighty.
Hey, are you done with the post-mortem? Did you find Molly's cause of death? Yes and no. Don't you just love science? I know the direct cause of death, and it wasn't food poisoning. No? No, it was a severe brain hemorrhage. What? Why? That's the tricky part. Her brain looked changed. Part of it was covered with a strange, transparent film, like mutated tissue of some sort. Are you talking about a brain tumor? I don't know, Jan. I'm not a neurosurgeon, and I'm certainly not a veterinarian. A basic autopsy on a human being is all I'm trained to do. I ran a sample through our standard lab tests, and
this is where the doctor
doesn't fit any known results. So all I can tell you is this isn't any condition I could put a name on. Maybe we should report this back to Earth. Have you heard from anyone since we stopped? No. Just as I feared. The gravity field might have jammed their signal. While we wait for them to reinstall it, let's collect more data. Such as? Well, we know it wasn't anything in the food or air conditioning that killed her. However, there could be other external factors at play. This planet, the Interral. Who knows if the proximity plane doesn't interact with our reality in some ways we don't yet understand? We have no idea about the microbiome here, bacteria, maybe even viruses. Viruses? What are you saying? We should all get tested, just to be on the safe side. So, the technician was right when he urged us to examine the sheep. And we were right to listen to him. Now let's follow through. Okay.
Damn, I believe I missed that.
How do you want to proceed? MRI scanning. A simple procedure that will give us the first crucial answer. Is anything affecting our brains too? All I need from you is a simple upgrade of our infirmary. Think you can handle that? Okay. I'll take care of it right away. Excellent. We'll start the checkups immediately after it's ready.
Fuck, man. And I just said we don't even really haven't got a full-on reason to need a doctor, and now oh, the miner recovered. So I believe I'ma put you back as dinner instrumental. I wonder, once I get rid of the anomaly, is that gone forever? side, broski. Oh! Bitch! Dude. Come on, y'all. My nigga. I can't move! Y'all some hoes. Oh, that's it. A rare and valuable resource used for advanced research. Honestly, I know it was right there. Place the gravity sensor on the top of the canyon. Wait. Oh, wait, no, that's mineral. I thought we already got mineral. Well, we do. We need rubidium. We need a rubidium farm. If I go here, where is it gonna lead to? My boy. My. And then, if I go here, where is this gonna lead to? I actually got no... Ooh. Right into it, didn't I? At least I don't need energy to get down. Alright, so he wants to do it on top of the canyon. So, like... What the fuck? Oh. Get another chip over here.
Awesome. Another movie. Jeez. I packed a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, I see it. I see it.
Hey man, I think we're running out of food.
Interesting. Alright, change of plan. Give me that. Just give me a regular fight. Oh yeah, nah, they got us painting our police and everything. Running out of food, you say?
You again.
What do you mean you again? What the fuck did I do?
Hey, everything okay on your side? Actually, I was going to approach you. Do you think... Is there any way I can go back to my life, I mean?
What will you be the first thing you do?
Imagine there was a way, and you could go back. What would be the first thing you'd do? That's a no-brainer. I'd check up on Lena. I'm worried to death about her.
Why would you be worried?
No, forget I said that. I think I'm still a little confused, that's all.
You miss her.
Don't you?
Of course I do.
Of course I do, man.
Suddenly, everything's gone. Just like that. It's brutal. I'll need more time to even start hoping to come to terms with it.
Sure. Take your time.
So when I had that
Remember,
quest where I
you're
need to
needed
talk
here.
to
Yeah.
Lena,
I'll do my best to find some
he
sense.
probably would have been the person I needed to talk to.
I have something for you. I used the illuminator on one of those strange areas on the surface, and it revealed some sort of plants, but not real living plants. More like a projection of another dimension that became visible to me. Keep going. I followed their path and found something that could have been their core. And when I used the illuminator on it, I found some interesting specimens. Really? Specimens from the interval. Did you secure them properly? Of course. I have to take them to my lab immediately. Let me study them thoroughly. Jan, this is beyond my wildest dreams. A whole new area of research wide open before me. Before us.
Nice.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Oh, interesting. A motivational hoodie. Motivational? More like demotivational. I only kept it because it's really comfy. Of course you did. It doesn't remind you of all that determination and ambition that fueled my academic success. Anyway, thanks. I appreciate it. You're
Then
never
about
gonna
time.
believe what I found.
Let me guess. A time-distorting anomaly?
What the fuck?
What? How did you know?
Well, considering the presence of this huge gravitational anomaly in this area and Frankov's calculations, I expected you to stumble upon one sooner or later. As you know, differences in gravitational potentials create the effect of time dilation. So, I just connected the dots. You could have done it as well, had you taken the time to stop and think.
Ever heard of smartest in the room syndrome?
No need to get upset, Jan. Just tell me more about the distortion.
Well, when I got inside this thing, it just, slowed me down while...
All around you, time seemed to speed up?
Yeah.
What a discovery, Jan. This is just getting more and more fascinating.
Well, it's pretty hard to get rid of. The closer I get to its core, the more time I lose on the outside.
Yes, but you're also approaching the center of its gravity, which means that the core should slow down and be an easier target.
Huh. Interesting. I'll think about that. Thanks.
Planetary samples are a rare and special resource revealed after destruction. You can find new, more advanced areas of research and research labs that require the use of planetary samples. And basically what he wants me to do is walk into that time dilation and find the core and take it out of the game. Okay. The thing is, what do I do with the energy wall, bro? How do I take that out? Speaking of research, what do I have left? Damn! Fuck! Oh, fuck. It just unlocked a whole bunch of shit. Fuck. The luminaire's light by 25%, allowing for quicker anomaly. So in order, I need to get the suit upgrade. Increase the capacity of the suit battery to 8 bars and radiation resistance to 20%. That's definitely gotta be a must. Oh, we got the range, anomaly shield. Oh shit. Now we really... Rubidium and organic is 15% faster. Oh my gosh, there's so much to upgrade. Why did y'all do this? Bro, a gamer like me, I want to max out everything, but I can't max out everything all because... all because... I don't have time, bro! I don't have time to do all this, man. A food farm? Please tell me that's exactly what I think it is. Which can be placed anywhere on an organic area to automatically create 3 raw food per day. For free? Oh, that mean I don't have to... Bro, what is it doing? Increases the efficiency of food farms to 6. Unlock a module shield that slows down the deterioration rate of a module 50%, granting a longer time without repairs. Also has a bigger chance of not getting damaged during a storm. Unlocks the large storage, simple. Unlocks a radiation repulsor module. Radiation filters more efficient with enough repulsors your filters won't ever need. Oh my god, there's so much stuff we can do. Yeah, scientists, I'm about to put you to work. Damn, it's like, what do I start with? So many good things, ladies and gentlemen. So many good things. Anyways, I love y'all. Young D's out of here. Deuces.
We were married, just like you and her, but at some point, things got complicated. And, wow. You're so cool about it. The irony. The only one of us who can really be with her doesn't care. I do care. Apparently, wasn't enough. You kept her. How did you do it? Well, we had our ups and downs too, and it wasn't always easy. But it's all about setting your priorities. You want a relationship that lasts
put some effort in it. Show you're willing to make sacrifices, and most importantly, never, ever stop paying attention. I'm not afraid of hard work. That's a start. Yeah. And she called me, so it must mean she cares too, right? What? You're in touch with her here? That's an overstatement. I talked to her twice, and it just got worse. So, she knows about us? The whole altar situation? No, of course not. You lied to her? The only person who ever really understood you? She wouldn't understand this. Trust me. She's pissed at me for even going on this mission. Why? I don't know. You tell me if you know her so well. Why should I help you? This whole situation is dreadful enough for me. I think I need to set my mind on something else. I'll see you around. So, did you get any interesting readings from the gravity sensor? Yes, fascinating stuff. The gravity field distortion forms a remarkable pattern. It's not like any of the other distortions we've encountered. So, how do we proceed? Well, it looks like we have no other way but to destroy this extraordinary phenomenon. Are you serious? How am I supposed to use the illuminator on that? No, the illuminator won't help us here. We'll need to create a counterforce that will neutralize the gravity field. It will have to be very powerful and extremely precise. I'll need some time to make the calculations. One mistake, and this whole thing can go dangerously wrong. That sounds complicated. Can't we simply bypass it? Blow a hole in the canyon wall or something? No, we can't. The horizontal span of the force field extends way beyond our measurements. We don't have the time to look for a way around it. So I'd strongly recommend you let me research my solution.
You're right. First of all, going the wrong way. Maybe we can find another chip or something.
Yeah, I noticed we're missing a few rad filters.
One rad filter. Okay. fact that now we got another deposit, we got 2 deposits for this thing. This is definitely gonna be big. What's behind here? Oh, we do need video. How do I take that? Okay, well. Nice.
What if she died because of something we did?
It was just a sheep. The sooner we get over it, the better.
How can you be so insensitive?
Wow. Bringing the whole team down. Talk to me about the mission, my boy. How we doing? How are we doing?
So, have you finished your calculations? Do you know how we can get the gravity field back to normal?
Yes, the design is ready. Our counterforce will have to come from several sources. 2 neutralizing towers, 1 per each side of the canyon to cover the whole affected area. It will be an effort to build them, but if operated correctly, they should do the trick and give us safe passage through.
We'll have to push like crazy. Operated correctly?
What do you mean by
operated correctly?
Good question. Well, there's a little catch to the whole situation. Once you set up the towers, they will need to be operated simultaneously. So, we'll need to send 4 people up there at the same time.
Oh.
Yeah. Better shape up your crew if we're gonna do this.
Okay. We need to construct 2 neutralized towers. I'm guessing after work hours. Alright. Damn, we need a lot of minerals.
Okay. Just lie still and think of something engaging.
When will you have the results?
Not before I finish scanning everybody. You're the first one, so after we finish, you can go to bed and come back in the morning. I should know more by then. Okay. Ready? Here we go.
Core memory created.
Damn. I hope everything will turn out just fine.
Wait until the morning.
Activation functionality. Some chance incidents.
Got a magnetic storm. Need to prepare. We need a bunch of repair kits. Or like 5 repair kits and then some. How we doing, scientists? What's the start?
So, you have our results?
Yes. It was a long night, but everyone got scanned. I've just finished running the results through our medical software. And, well, there's no easy way to put it. It's there. The mutated tissue. It's growing in our brains.
What? You mean we all have it?
No. Not all.
Not me.
Almost everyone is affected, but there's one exception. You, Jan. You're the only one that's clean.
Holy shit.
Yeah. You know what that means?
That it was caused by accelerated growth?
That it was caused by accelerated growth in the womb.
Maybe. But there were other factors at play. Take Rapidium, for example. Or a combination of circumstances, such as the
Radiation disrupting the tissue growth somehow.
There are 2 things we know for sure. 1, creating any other altar will most probably result in the same condition. And 2, if we don't find a cure, we will all die, just like the sheep. The whole crew, except for you. It's a matter of days.
This the moment you want to talk about how you feel?
So,
Or just keep going?
how do we find a cure? Well, I don't know. Try as I might, this is where my expertise ends. Okay. Okay,
So now I need to
don't
get
worry.
a doctor.
We'll think of something, right? We always do. I don't know, Jan. Maybe the people who told you to branch yourself will be able to help us. Maybe. I am still waiting on a call from Lucas about the coordinates. It's worrying he hasn't got in touch yet. Well, let's hope he does. In the meantime, the best we can do is focus on getting rid of that gravity distortion. Even if we can't make it to the end of the mission, at least we can clear the path for you. Okay, Matt. Thanks.
Wow. Okay. I know we need a lot of metal. Honestly, let me do something. We're gonna need a lot of metals, right? So at this point, we're gonna go the safer route. But where am I going? We're gonna go the safer route. We're gonna get this little metal thing going on.